Hi, everybody. June here from Red Daisy Crafts. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up, and I'm excited to be here this Sunday sharing more alternate projects with you from the Paper Pumpkin November 2023 Warm Wishes. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you know today is the last day for you to sign up for the December, for the December Paper Pumpkin. All the Best is what it's called. And so today is the last day for that. And then coming soon, tomorrow, there's going to be some information coming out about a new strategy on the release for paper pumpkins. I think you guys will like what they're changing, and not a whole lot is changing, just the release strategy, which I think will have a good effect. And then also there'll be some information about future add-ons and how they will roll out. So very excited to share that with you, and looking forward to crafting with you today. So if you are watching live, please leave a message. Tell me where you're watching from and just say hi. And we're going to play a little bit with some shaker cards today. And we will get right started on that. So I'm going to put the camera down to the table and let us just get moving. So thanks for joining, and I hope you enjoy these projects. So today we're going to make a little fun shaker card. We're using the silver, loose silver sequin. And this is just a super easy little shaker card that you can make. And I used a couple of the elements from the Berry Christmas. Let me just see here. The Berry Christmas Memories and More card pack. I'm using some of the elements from that. And I used the shimmer paper and the label from the October kit. And the only other thing that I have that I've used is a cello envelope. So let me, hello, thanks for watching. I am going to show you how to do this really simple. We're just using another cello envelope to do this. It does require using 2 of the card bases that were the add-on for November. And I believe those are still available in the retail store, and I have a link below in the description for you to find those if you were looking for more of that. So let's just push through. So this is the piece that I have pulled out of the Memories and More card pack. So let me just get that again. Yeah, it's the Berry Christmas Memories and More card pack. It's number 162027. And I'm just using the bear sticker from this pack. Just made it really easy to add the bear. And, if you have a punch, you can use that as well, or stamp it. There's just so many options, ways you could go with it. But I just wanted to show you a simple way to make a quick card. So I'm going to get my paper trimmer, and we're going to trim the back side of the card base down. And I measured the cello envelope, and so it's for a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card, but I'm going ahead and adding 1/8 of an inch just to give it a little bit more of a snug fit. And so I'm going to trim this down to that right here, and we'll just use this on another card. And then I'm going to take a little bit off the top. And so I'm taking off 3/4 of an inch. And then the rest I will take off the bottom. And so it's 5.5, and then I'm adding an 1/8. So that makes it 5 7/8, I believe. No, 5/8. All right. So then I'm just taking this white bit off at the bottom. So taking a little sky and a little snow off to make this shaker. So again, like I said, it's super simple, and you will see how simple it is pretty quickly here. So I'm just going to fold over the card base and burnish the edges. So thanks for joining. I'm glad you're here. Please say hello. Let me know where you're joining from. All right, so I have a cello envelope here, and I'm going to get out the other little pieces that we'll use to finish our card. And so this is going to fit perfectly inside of here. You'll see it's going to be pretty snug. So not a lot of extra on the sides. And we're going to close the flap to the back. So you want to make sure that you have the piece that you cut into the cello bag in the right direction, so that the seal is on the back side. Then I'm going to take some of these loose silver sequin, and again, this is 161626. Okay, and so I am going to open this up a little bit. I'm just making a hole for myself to pour some of this in. Okay, and so I'm just pouring a little bit in there. I think that's probably enough. Clean up my little mess. Seems like you cannot get sequin out without creating a little bit of a mess as you work. So that was not too bad. So I'm going to close that up, move it out of the way. All right. And so this is what I did the first time, is I did this, and then I was like, oh, I've got to put the bear in there. And so we are going to take this out of here. And it'll just be a little bit tricky because I did this once before. A little bit tricky getting it back in there with with all the sequins and stuff inside. But again, like I said, seems like with sequins, there just is always a little bit of mess. So I do have another envelope close by that I can use if I want to just make it easier. So, all right. So I have my sticker piece that I want to use. And I don't know if you have one of the embossing buddies or not, but I found this thing that I like. It's also sort of like an embossing buddy, but I love it for taking off the sticky. Hello, thanks for joining. So to take off the sticky off your sticker, I love to use this this thing I found. It's not a Stampin' Up product, and it has powder in it. And just so it doesn't make a huge mess, I'm just going to get a little tissue here. And this is like a little foamy top. And so I'm just going to pounce this onto the back of here. And you can see like already it's not picking it up anymore. So once I get this covered with powder, we'll be able to tell like there's no sticky on here anymore. Because what I want to do is pop it up with dimensionals. Okay. And it just gives it, basically covers up all the sticky so that we can then add a dimensional to it. So now I'm going to just move this out of the way. It really, I have to say, like, there isn't a lot of powder that comes out of there. Like you can tell, I don't have really much on my hands or anything. from this. And so I'm going to get my dimensionals, and we're just going to put a few dimensionals on here so that we can pop up the little bear on the scene. And I think that will be really fun. I like this little bear. He's carrying his little gifts on his back. And so we're just going to put him with his little paws down in the snow. Okay. And you just get that nice shadow effect of giving you that 3D look. So I am going to just grab that other envelope just because it'll be easier to then pour some sequin in here. And so like I said, this has got a pretty good fit, a snug fit. There's not a lot of room. And so let's see if I can get this poured from one bag over to the other without too much trouble. So we're just going to pour it from here to here and just there we go. Might have a few stragglers, but that's not anything to be worried about. All right. Okay. And so then I am just going to seal this up right here. And I want it to be tight. So I'm just making it really snug. So there's our shaker with our little bear. And so you can see there he is, same one. So it's hard sometimes with the cello because of the glare on the screen. And then what I did was, because I wasn't, necessarily wanting to line it up perfectly or worrying about getting it lined up. So I just kind of put it at a tilt. And I kind of like that because it's intended. And when you try to make it straight, then it seems like there's always an issue with it being straight. So especially because I'm going to use tear and tape. So now I'm going to put some tear and tape right around the edges of this and just make sure it stays on the white part of the back of the card. And before we put it down. And so this is just a super easy way to do a shaker card. And I've been dying to do this with you guys. So now I just like to press down our little tape so that it makes it easier to pull these up when we're going to pull them up here. And so, and then I like to use the poke tool to do that. All right. And just like that. Super easy. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody getting ready for the holiday? If you celebrate Christmas, are you getting all your holiday goodies purchased and wrapped and all of that fun stuff? I have to say I'm getting close. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I'm getting close. So now I'm just pressing this down on all four sides, and I like to turn it over and just also press there. And so there's, basically an easy shaker. And everybody always loves a shaker card. So the next thing I did was I just added on this little sentiment. And I used the tag from the October kit and the silver shimmer paper that was also in the October kit. So I have those pieces here. And we are going to stamp. I'm using the November stamp. So you might be happy to know that the sentiment, warm wishes from our home to yours, fits perfectly onto that label. And so that is really easy, and good to know if you have some extras of those. So I'm just lining this up like that. All right. And so that is perfect. And we'll put the ink away. Now I could add a sentiment on the inside, but I haven't done that. I guess maybe when I decide who I'm going to share the cards with. So because of the cello, and I want to put the shimmer paper onto the cello, I wasn't too sure about how well the liquid glue would do. So I've just decided I would use glue dots. So I've got my glue dots here, and I'm just going to put a few on the back of here just to make sure we got a good, this is down good. Because we're just going to put this flat to the, just want one more here. There we go. We're just going to put it flat onto the card base, with just a little bit above the, just maybe 1/4 of an inch above the cello. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but I think so. So I just put it above there. And then this we're going to pop up with dimensionals. And so I'm just going to grab these again. And we're just going to put a couple here. And again, only because of the glitter paper am I putting on 3. But I want to make sure that it has good adhesive on that piece of it. So, and we are just going to do that also a little tilted, with a little bit of the silver shimmer on the top and the bottom. And there you have it. Okay, so there you have super easy shaker card. Now the second one, I was thinking about it and I thought, oh, I could add some snowflakes to that. So I wanted to get out these snowflakes, and put a few of the white snowflakes on here just as a little added idea. So I thought it would be fun to put a couple of these out here. So can put one right here. And there's 3 different sizes, so I'm just going to use one of each of them. And just like that. So there's our, just added a little bit of snowflakes to it. So not, a big deal at all, but just something a little fun to add to it. So there's our first little project for today. Super easy shaker card. Now, another thing I really enjoy doing, and we're going to use the leftover card base here, is I really enjoy making gift bags. And so I thought, well, we'll make a gift bag with this additional piece. And so I wanted to I thought, well, I can use this piece to go on here like this. Okay. And I have some of the paper from the Very Cute DSP that I could put behind it, at about where the trees are, just to give it some added flair. And I want to get some of the houses out. I just have to get the blue. I want the blue house here. So I thought we could use the front house, this house on here, because that will all go together, right? And we can pop up a roof on here. And then I was thinking I would find one of the circle. Yes, the circle tag. And I think, not really sure, but I feel like the linen thread is out here somewhere, but we'll find it. We'll use that. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we're just kind of making this on the fly, but I just really wanted to also, remind you about how easy it is to make a gift bag with just a solid color gift bag. And I happen to have these navy blue ones handy. So I am just basically going to cut off the just a little bit past the score line, just so that that's not on our bag. And so that is going to basically take care of that piece of it. And then we're going to cut our house. Now, I'm going to just cut a tad past the house line here at the bottom and not get the score line. Okay. And then we're going to take the roof also off. So just cutting that off because we'll use it to layer on here. I think that will be really cute. Okay. And so we have that. All right. And so let's see. We're going to have our little house on here. And then we'll put some snowflakes on up above. And we'll use this on here as well. So I think we can cut, or I don't want to cut it, but I want to score on here 2 inches on both sides. So let's see. I'm actually going to take 1/16 of an inch. So it's not quite 2 inches. So just for folding, give a little extra. Oh, uh-oh. That was not what I wanted to do. It's a good thing I have more than one. All right. So that was, oops, right there. Let's see. I guess I like this one better. All right. Keep that little cutter blade right up there. That doesn't happen to me very often, but it does happen. Okay. So again, not quite 2 inches. I took it down 1/16 on the cutter, on the measuring for scoring. Okay. And so we've done that now. That'll be perfect for this. So we're just going to fold that right there. And again, let me get this stuff out of the way. I got a lot of little things here I don't need. And there we go. Okay. Let me keep my scissors. All right. So we're going to take this bag and we're going to put this right around it. Okay. Like that. All right. And we will glue the sides down. All right. Just making sure my trees are going in the right direction. Okay. And let's just see. Might need to move it down a bit. There we go. I think that's the placement I would like. All right. So like I said, that was a 12-inch by 2-inch piece of cardstock. And we're just going to glue this down inside of here. Okay. So the bag is folded, but I'm just gluing this little flap down in the inside. All right. Just so. And that will give it some flexibility across here if I want to hang something from it, which we've done before, but this just is really easy way to do this. So I'm just going to put some glue in here again and get that pressed down. So there we go. And it does poke out a little bit, but when the bag is full, that just gives you the little extra give you need for the bag itself. So that's just glued on just like that. And this was 12 inches by 2 inches. And then we scored it at just 1/16 of an inch below 2 inches. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for leaving a note. And so we did that on both ends. All right. So basically you want about 8 inches across here. Okay. And then we have our card base that we cut down, which is approximately 5 inches by 7. Okay. And so I'm just making that grass line right at the edge pretty much of the green down here. As you can see, it just kind of blends right across. And we're going to glue this down to the to the bag. Okay. And then we're going to put our house on here. Trying to decide where, but I think maybe about right here. We'll pop this up. All right. And then we'll use we'll stamp on here the with love, and I'm going to use, I think I'm taking this little hole out of here. There we go. I need to see if I can find my linen thread because, oh, here it is. So I have my linen thread, and we'll use that to tie it onto the bag. So keeping it really simple, and then we'll add some snowflakes. Okay. So, and that'll be a really cute bag for you to have on hand for gift giving. So if you've, made cards and you have extra supplies, this is one way for you to use your kit and your add-on kit. You could do this also with last month's kit, make bags. I just really like to make bags because I think they come in real handy when I need them. So, all right. So we're going to pop this up with dimensionals, and then we'll also put the roof on with some extra dimensionals. So just a couple of really easy, fun projects today that, keeping it simple. I don't know about you, but it seems like every day there's something new coming up. Got to do this, got to do that. Get ready for this next thing happening in preparations for the holidays. So just going to place this on here right there. All right, we still got our moon up here. Now let's put our layered on our roof. All right, so let's see here. There we go. And I will shift it just a tad so it's a little noticeable, and you have obviously it creates that shadow that we like. So just leaving a little bit of the green showing right there for us whenever we put that down. So I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's so cute, isn't it? And let's see. Let's go ahead and stamp our thing here. I wonder if I can get 'Tis the Season. I might just use this 'Tis the Season on here instead of with love. Then it's not too tied one way or another. And I'm going to use the I think I am still going to use Real Red. I like it. Real red. Just want a little bit of a contrast to the blue and the green. So that'll do good. And I don't know if you know, but next month's Paper Pumpkin is going to have a Pebble Path is the, well, this is a little thicker than linen thread, but I think it'll be just fine. So I just don't think I need quite that much. So it's going to be Pebbled Path, and it looks really cute, that kit. It's very bright and sunshiny. So I look forward to that. You know, I think about this time we're all like, more Christmas. We get a little bit tired, but I enjoy making all the Christmas projects. And I guess since I'm not doing it 24/7, I still enjoy most of it. So I'm just gonna put a bow on here, and it's really, more for the look than it is anything else. Let's see if we can get some of the kink out of this. Find if I can just run my finger down it. Look how that is. See, if you just run your finger down, it'll take some of that curl out of it. So I might get a nicer looking bow. Maybe some floppy loops. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. All right, so we're going to then put this on to here with some dimensionals, 1 or 2. Let's see. I can just make that a little bit less doing its own thing. All right, so we're going to just put one right up here and then one right here for durability, basically. All right, and so then we're going to put that right there. And I suppose still just, there we go. And there we have it. Such a cute little bag, right? Perfect for you to grab and go if you need something. So I like to keep these around and keep it on hand. Let's add a couple of snowflakes. So I wonder if we could put some gold snowflakes on here. I'm not sure about that rose gold, but I like the gold. It's pretty. All right, so let's put one right up here. And then I'm going to put a little small one right on there. So we might put a few more than 3 on here just for fun. There we go. There we go. So cute. Oh, I just love it. Very fun and festive. So that's a lot of fun. All right. So I know that this is kind of a quick, short night, but fun little shaker cards here and a really cute holiday bag. And then, of course, we have all the other projects that we've made this month. If I can get my hands on them. So we made the treat bags and the treat holders that are in the deal. We also made this fun fold card last week, that cute little dog on the inside. And we made these. These are actually last month's kits here. But it kind of all goes together. We've just made a lot with these things. And I love the notebook. Such a fun little notebook. Might need to make a couple more of those. And the little picture frames that we made. So just a lot of fun things that we made this month with the items from the Warm Wishes and Home for the Holidays and the add-on kit. So many really great things. I know it's not here. Is the fold-out card. I don't know. Some of my stuff must not be here handy. I try to keep it all right here. But it's just been a fun month. And I am planning to be here next Sunday. I'm not sure if we'll do more alternate projects or if I'll show you one of the new kits that has come out. I would like to probably then talk more about the changes that are coming with Paper Pumpkin. They're changing a bit of their strategy for release. I think you guys will like it. And so I think an announcement will go out tomorrow. So we'll be able to talk about it then. We just kind of got information this past week about it, and it's still coming, the details. So I'm looking forward to that. And it'll still come monthly. It'll still, really not a lot is changing, just a few things that I think will make it a little bit easier for people. And so that'll be fun. And then in the new year, the kits, the exclusive kits that are available online, those are going to be 2 a month. They've been coming out 1 a month, but now they're going to be 2 a month. And so, so I'm looking forward to that. So might be changing up a little bit of how I do my lives just to hit a few more of those things better, but just really enjoy spending this time with you all. And we rarely get done this early, so I hope I will give you some of your day back, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and have a great week ahead. It's going to get crazy, and probably after next Sunday, I'm going to take off until the new year. So just have a great weekend, people, and let me know if you have any questions. All the details are in the description. Bye, everybody.